Hi Libra, welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Libra, this is your love reading starting today on the 6th of August. And I am working on the foundation of your awakening path. So I've set the intention that I've set the intention that I want that for those people that are resonating with this message to receive it and really hear it, what I have to deliver. And we're doing that on top of your awakening path. So even though you're dealing with business or health or relationships or whatever you're dealing with, it's always sort of like a little lesson that you're going through to discover more about yourself, right? So this is a love story, but it's on top of your awakening story, your awakening path. So I'm using the Mystical Wisdom card deck with peacocks. And if you listened to me before, you know that peacocks and unicorns, for some reason over time, those have been my indication that a soulmate connection is around. So I'm using the Mystical Wisdom for a general overall feel of what's going on for you, and then the clarifiers with magical unicorn. You see that it's you see the image instead. So beautiful. The camera reverses the images, but I'm keeping it in for now. And also this is a new camera that makes it really focus. It really works better with me than the other camera that I've had, but it picks up so much that you see the waves. It picks up the lighting, and the lighting is not good in here. So you see the waves, so I do apologize for that. The extended is going to be a bit different. We're going to have a meditation at the very end of it. And you're going to find out through the course of the reading here on YouTube what the meditation is going to be about. So the extended is an extension of the message here, and it's also meditation to sort of really implement what the yummy stuff in the reading is. So if you're interested in that, come join me there. So let's see, Libra, what's going on for you in your love story. Wow, that was quick. I also want to say we have Lionsgate on Saturday, on the 8th of the 8th. We have an 888 portal. It's the Lion Gate that I feel is really awesome. So you might want to look into that if you want to. Very much a Pisces feeling coming out here. So maybe Libra, you're having Pisces in your chart. You're dealing with a Pisces somehow. Or there's a Pisces cross watcher for your Libra. Welcome. So there's something with flowers on a trail. Seeing flowers on a trail. And the first flowers I see is sunflowers, and the other ones are the lotus flower. You're going to see the cards in a minute. I just want to see the similarities here. There's a fresh start. There's a newness to this. There's like something... I'm getting that movie, Sliding Doors. Have you seen that? Gwyneth Paltrow and his face. I can't remember now. Sliding Doors is a really good movie. That was ages ago. How, in spoiler alert, in the movie, if you haven't seen it, whether she goes down this route or whether she goes down this route, she ends up in the same, like, we might feel sometimes that we're choosing the wrong path, or that it's so important with the choices that we make, because we might choose wrong and we might end up somewhere we don't want to end up, and we could go down the wrong path. But ultimately what this message is saying is that it doesn't matter, and it feels like it's something that has led up to this point, Libra. It's like it doesn't matter which route you chose, and will continue to choose, because all roads lead to Rome. It's like all... It's so interesting, because I was looking to book a flight the other day, and the only destination that they had was Rome, and it bothered me. I was like, is that it? Is that Rome? Why do you market this as you're having all these different destinations, and the only thing that came out was Rome, and I'm not going to Rome, but apparently I am. And here today I'm doing this reading and all roads lead to Rome. And so they were right. Maybe I should just go to Rome. Maybe we should just all go to Rome and just get it done with, because that's obviously where we're all going to end up anyway. I'm just going to say, whatever you've done up until this point, whatever it feels like, of course you should have had tremendous joy and fun and laughter and excitement on your path. But it's like, it's something about now it begins, now we start. Whatever you're at in your life, woman or man, and whatever age, you're probably sitting there with a feeling of whatever has led to this point in your life, you're now beginning. Like, we're now starting. You're not just ending it. And it doesn't matter if you're 25 or 65. You're just starting. You're just beginning. And all roads lead to Rome. That was tough. And yeah, of course it's awesome, because if the reason for being here is to have as much joy as you possibly can, yeah, there's been a bit of lack of joy, but you've asked for so much more if you've been in the lack of joy, so you know now where you're headed. So you could have been joyful. You could have just been so grateful and joyful for all you had. It could have been just really magical and dynamic and all of that. And these sunflowers, like, I see this trail of sunflowers. It's like it still leads you to a certain path, to a certain place. And here it's like, yeah, it's been so-and-so. Like, it's been a bit with a douchebag here with the sleazeball, a bit, yeah, with some crystal time there, some clarification going on there, but yeah, overall, not so much. Still, and you don't see that maybe. The flowers in her hair there, like she has flowers in her hair, the sunflowers and the flowers in her hair. Obviously, this could be a man as well. It's like we go down this trail and we have all those flowers up on that trail, and they're both leading to the same place. So there's something about, yeah. So that was life. So that happened. And that could have been a lot of lives for some of you guys. But it's almost like the guidance is asking you to sort of go, yeah, okay. So that happened. And now we're in Rome. And let's begin. So in terms of your love life, it feels like it's starting now. We're beginning now. Interesting. So can we clarify? It feels like that was the same card, but so can we clarify this, please? Yeah, you're asking about the truth. And what you're asking about is the truth. So it's the true card. It's the true card. It's not. So this is more a quest for you. This is not a unicorn. It's interesting because we have the unicorn deck here, but there's a lot of just horses and Pegasus and stuff. So this is not the unicorn. This is not the connection right now. What it wants to talk to you about is that and Libra, that's what your whole existence is all about. Fairness and balance and justice and truth. And you want what's true. It's like if nothing or if anything or if everything has led you up until this place, you're always going to end up in Rome, and all you care about is whether it's true or not. It's like zero tolerance for bullshit. It's none of that. It's like it's true or you're gone. And you're above. We have a star there, so we definitely have a wish fulfillment. There could be an Aquarius somewhat involved here. We're stepping into the Aquarian time though. So this has come out a lot for the collective. But wish fulfillment for sure. You're over the moon. You're over the mountains. You're over the top of the mountains. Like you're so freaking high up. And it's like you're just gonna speak. I can almost see how it's almost like cloudy down here. And how's the weather? Well, from here it's just true. Is it true? Okay. So is it sunny or is it cloudy? It's true. It's what it is. It's like, it's like, are you interested in talking my true language, or are you, something, okay, bye-bye. So it's like, it's the true version. You're stepping into the true version. You are the true version. You're up there over the clouds, over the mountaintops. Do apologize for this sound here. The lawnmower. But yeah, it's almost like a little, I don't want to say bitchy feeling, but I also don't want to not say bitchy feeling. I want to say that you are very strong in your, you're really strong in what you are, in what you're wanting, in what you even would consider to look at. And some would probably say that you're asking too much. You're not high maintenance, but like you're greedy when it comes to this connection. Like that person that you want, they don't exist. Oh yes, they do. Libra, they do. So more clarification on that, or what else do we want to give Libra? Yeah. So what I'm getting here is that whatever you came from, first of all, you're not going to repeat. You're not going to repeat the old parents. You're not going to repeat the old patterns, mönster. On the bottom it says, no matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can. No matter what, no matter how it looks, your mother and your father love you as much as they can. And that is the truth, because if they can't love you, that's still as much as they can. Maybe some of you guys will say, well, it's not enough. I speak the truth here. There's something to it that maybe at some stage in your life where you needed protection, where you needed that motherly love or that fatherly love or whatever this is, I feel like you maybe didn't get it. And you're mending it, you're over it, you moved on. That's sort of like okay, so that was what I experienced there. Has led me to Rome. And so what I'm choosing now is the truth. So what it has led you to, Libra, it has led you to, it's been a bit rough, but it sort of ends with you here. It's sort of, you're not taking this on with you to the next level. Like whatever connection, whatever true connection comes in for you now, if you already have kids, or if you're in a separated situation with somebody and you're like shared custody or whatever is going on there with kids, or if you're going to have kids with this person in the future, you're not going to repeat the same patterns, is what I'm getting. The patterns are a done deal from you and now on. I think it was Cancer that got something around those lines as well. You might have a Cancer, you might have a look-see at Cancer, but maybe that was in the extended, that we really went deeper into that. For you, I think it's just to show you like where you came from, and that it went up and it went on to here, but no more. Like we're not bringing in the old to the new. We're staying true. What else can we give Libra around this love connection? We have one that flipped, so I just want to show you what flipped. There's something about finish what you started. You started something important and now it's time to complete it. That flipped, but it didn't come out. So I'm not going to put more time to it, but maybe that was meaningful to some of you guys. This is so interesting. So this is very like Scandinavian. I'm from Sweden, and the way that blueberries look, maybe even lingon. lingonberry, the red ones. Cranberry, do you say that? Lingonberry, blueberries, like, so it's a very Scandinavian feel here for some reason. It's very crisp and Scandinavian feel, like Swedish, Norwegian, Finnish, something around those lines. I don't know why. And you've been standing in a lot of emotion, like it's been so emotional for you. The love relationships that you've been in, it has been so freaking emotional for you, but you're learning to deal with it. It's like you're learning to part the sea almost. You haven't completely parted it yet, but you have parted it enough so that you're getting a breather. You're not even like, you're this, Libra, don't forget that. You're this. This is you in your golden, like in your golden dress. So this is, you're in the golden age. You really sort of, I don't want to use the word pass the test because I don't believe in tests. I believe in you attracting the type of lesson that you want to learn, but that's you attracting it. So that's all on you. So in that sense, there's no test, but there's definitely lessons that we can learn from. And I feel like whatever this is, you've learned to work with your emotions. You're not overwhelmed by your emotions anymore. You worked, like you learned to part them. Peekaboo. You learn to put them aside. And this is so interesting. So this is around your love relationship. So I'm just going to say it as it comes. You've learned to bend your intuition. You learn to bend your intuition. So what I'm getting now is, I always get all these images from movies and from music because I'm into movies and music. But I'm getting the, I don't know what that movie is called, but it's Angelina Jolie and he's in the X-Men movies. I don't know if he's going to be happy that that's what you sort of resemble him with. What? Remember him by? He was in the Narnia ones with the half animal, half human. And I can think of it now. Okay, maybe you know what that is. They're in a movie where she teaches him to work on his skills as a master to really succeed in shooting things. And he's pointing at something and shoot straight through something, and he's learning to bend, like to shoot straight, and then to have the bullet bend around a person or around an object. And I feel like there's something about bending your intuition. It's just next level intuition. I can't say it in any other way. It's next level intuition. It's learning to, where everybody else would shoot that bullet straight, and if somebody would say, can you point straight at him but and not move the gun and have the bullet go around him, most people, there's a huge butterfly there, so huge transformation here. Most people would say no, you cannot. Libra would say yes, and I'm already doing it. So is there something else? Like, I can teach you. I've done that for 6 years. There's something about next level mastery here, and you've bent your intuition. It's like you needed to go to this place first before you go into this counterpart. Before, like I said, we're all working on our spiritual path, on our awakening path. You're on this personal growth path. All roads lead to Rome. And then sometimes we're growing through relationships, sometimes we're growing through business, sometimes we're growing through a certain friendship. Whatever is going on for you, it's like, it feels like it's detrimental to you that you worked on yourself so much so that you're in like next level mastery even before wanting to meet this person, which is interesting because some people I mean, I would say certain things like you needed to get up to this level before you were a match to this person. But this is like, even though they might have been a match, even though they might have been on the same level as you 10 years ago, it's like, and you could have grown together and become this master together. With that, I'm getting that probably your highest, should I say, so different people have different themes. So certain people have like, they're dealing with relationships their freaking entire life. Other people are dealing with money their entire life. Certain people have health as their thing. It's like we're working on different themes. If you're on this very awakening path, you tend to have more or less all of them. You touched on them, more or less all of them. But this is telling me that probably relationships has been one of those themes, that you've grown through each person that you met. Whether you met them for 2 hours, I'm not kidding. Whether you met them for 2 hours, 2 months, or 2 years, or 2 decades. Like, that has been the growth for you. You've gotten the most growth since sorry, there's a connection here to Virgo. You might have a connection here with Virgo somehow. Ever since childhood, it feels like you practiced. It might not literally just be your romantic partner, but through relationships seems to have been your thing. Where most people go like, okay, so they have this set of friends, they have this romantic partner, they're all good with their parents. I don't know who am. Because at certain stages in our lives we seem not to be. But they're so heavily dealing with money or something like that. As for you, it's like relationship. So it's something around, you didn't even want to meet this person or this person, this is you, but in this energy, until you were done, until you were clear. How that makes sense? You even worked to the point where you bent. So this is the sphere that I see there on the horse. It's like a bent sphere there on the unicorn. It's so beautiful. Can we have some final advice here for Libra? And I'm going to move into the extended and the meditation. I'm going to tell you what the meditation is going to be about. Final advice for Libra, please. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. So I feel like this is the first hint that you get of your person, and how they've done the exact same thing as you. So look at these cards. So here you are, you're true, you're above the clouds. That's exactly what I said. It feels like you're above the clouds. You're here up on the icing on the cake, up above the mountains. The mountain tops. Here they are. It's like the same freaking card. They come, all roads lead to Rome, but they come from one point here up until this place, and they're over the clouds now. And they see this castle in the far distance, like just looking, like look at how peaceful this is. And it says happy thoughts. Here, happy thoughts. It's so beautiful. So it's like you're standing here on top of your true. They're having happy thoughts, and we're going to meet somewhere in the middle. It's interesting because this is the third. So both Leo, Virgo, and Libra have this sort of, we're waiting to connect, rather than we're already with the person. I feel like Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer was a different story. As Leo, Virgo, Libra is like we're waiting to connect here. So I'm going to go into the extended, and for sure I'm going to have you guys connect. For sure we're going to strengthen that so that you can hone them in real life. So you're going to meet your person in your meditation. And of course we're going to just continue to go deeper into the already love story here. And see what else we can find. So if you're drawn to that or to the meditation, the link is in the description box down below. It's this extended reading and plus meditation. Just click that link and it'll take you there. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back soon. Happy Lionsgate portal on Saturday.